आई थिंक फूड क्रेडिट एरिया इज़ द मोस्ट हैपनिंग एरिया इन GTA। बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज़, बहुत सारी इवेंट्स यहाँ पे होती रहती हैं। तो आज भी मौसम बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत सारे वेंडर्स हैं, ज्वेलरीज हैं, खाना पीना है, फुटवेयर है, मेहंदी लगा रहे हैं लोग, टैटूज़ बनवा रहे हैं। तो बहुत अच्छा है, इट्स रियली गुड फॉर समर्स, स्पेशली फॉर किड्स। हाँ, इन्वेस्टमेंट्स, रियल एस्टेट, रियल्टर्स भी हैं, बहुत कुछ हो रहा है। The Busker festival is going on in Port Credit area in Mississauga. Look at the crowd.
Send the QR code. Feel free to pay me before this film. Do that. Where are you going? Hello. Grab a seat, yeah. I'm going to do one last quick thing here. I'm going to treat this like a stage. Yeah! That was great! Wow, thank you so much, you guys. Look at that. I can hold it longer than you guys can clap. Okay. It's like a... Yeah! There we go. We started off just warming things up. Bit of jumping tricks just to warm it up here. Warming up the wrist. Or maybe tricks you might not have seen before. Actually gonna show you guys how that one. One of the hardest jumping tricks I know how to do just with 2 balls. Okay. Here we go. About 2 balls, one on top of each other, on 1 finger. Very difficult trick, you probably haven't seen before. I'm going to ask you one big favor. For as long as both balls are spinning, if you guys can make a whole bunch of noise, on a good day it lasts like 5 seconds, okay? If you guys can make a whole bunch of noise, it's going to help me gather an even bigger audience, but mostly it's going to make me feel really good about myself, okay? Here we go. Whoa, hold on. Perfect time for the wind to pick up. Hold on. Wait till you see the boat spinning. If I don't get it this one more time, I'm gonna try it 6 more times. I screwed it up so many times. Here's a bonus trick. Oh yeah. I like to start off the show with a literal bang. Now, I'd say most people here cannot do this trick. Finish off pretty differently, so keep your applause. Wait until you see the hardest part of the trick, okay? Now it's starting to get pretty difficult, but this is still not the hardest part, hold on. This is obviously not the hardest part, okay? Not even the kids thought so. This It's the hardest part of the trick. Thank you. That's hard stuff. Oh God for that. There you guys. I kick the ball inside the hat. We do this. After this, I show you the most difficult juggling trick I know how to do, and then we get into the acrobatics where I show you some danger and difficulty. But first things first, let's get this ball inside the hat. Once again, if the ball manages to land inside the hat, big clap, big cheer, let me know you're there, let me know you care. You can also fake it, I can't tell the difference. Here we go. 1, 2. Yes! It's in there, right? And I'm taking pity. Okay, good. So, it doesn't take me more than 65 tries. Buckle up. Here we go. I'm gonna try even a bonus trick for you guys. Probably gonna screw it up, but okay. It's exactly the reaction I was going for. Thank you, both of you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Off the knee, off the foot, to the 5 ball jump. Hold on, let's not celebrate failure. Yeah, sort of. You're as good as me, okay. Here we go. Off the knee, off the foot, to the 5 ball juggle. Listen, you guys, if I can get that every time, I wouldn't be performing in a parking lot, okay? So, I swear, usually the kick up is what gets me, but I can't seem to catch it right. Here we go. Maybe it's because I'm looking directly at the sun. Now, rest of those skinny losers. If you don't believe me, just Google juggling convention after the show. You'll know immediately what I'm talking about. Here we go. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, you're so nice. It's actually still not even the hardest part. Yeah. Check it out. The hardest part happens in 3, 2, 1. I'm kidding. The hardest part is actually pressing down and balancing on only one hand. I let go of the hand, everybody makes noise. Oh, yeah. Soak it in, Joe. Listen to that roar. It's all for you. We're done. Okay, now, like I said, this is one of the first things I ever learned to do in circus, and it was one of the first things I ever stopped doing. I didn't know what else to do on top of this thing, you know? I lost inspiration, so I put it aside for many, many years, almost a decade I didn't touch it. Up until about 5 years ago, I had an idea for a trick. A big grand finale trick that I had never seen before. But then I thought to myself, if I'm gonna be lugging this thing around, I gotta come up with more than one trick. So I kept thinking, what can I do with one board, one cylinder? And honestly, you guys, I couldn't think of anything. Until one day, I thought to myself, what if I added a second board and a second cylinder? So, for this next trick, I'm going to attempt to balance on one board and cylinder, going this direction, and another one on top, going the opposite direction.
Oh my god.
That's exactly the reaction I was going for. Okay.
It's very tricky.
Now, here's the thing, guys. I worked pretty hard at this. Okay. I do feel comfortable trying this in front of you, but I will be honest because I do like to be honest with my audience. What I cannot do is get on. Yeah, I haven't really figured that part out yet. I will actually need the help of somebody. It can't just be anybody. It's got to be a specific somebody. I've actually already picked out who that person is going to be. Just give me one quick sec here. I just got to get my guy. It can't be a little kid. From Port Credit. Great. Glad to see this is gathering all kinds of tourists. Now, Adam, here's what's going to happen, okay? You're going to help me out climb on top of this, but I need to make sure you are strong. You look like a pretty fit guy. Okay, but I just need to make sure, okay? So we're going to do a quick little trick together, me and you, Adam, all right? So you're just going to come stand over here, just on the blood stain from the last guy. Perfect. And then, Adam, the first thing we're going to do is a quick little trick together, me and you, okay? Just to make sure you are as strong as you look. And Adam, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a human flagpole off of you, okay? Now, if you guys aren't too sure what that is, a human flagpole, it's an acrobatic position where I would normally climb up a tall pole and hang off it completely sideways using only my hands. I don't have my pole, but I do have Adam here. So Adam, I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to have your feet just a little bit farther apart than your shoulders. I'm going to have my hand down here on your foot. You're going to grab me by the wrist. I'm going to grab your wrist. You're going to grab my arm right here. No, right here, yeah. Yeah, you can take the watch off. I was going to steal it, but all right. All right, I don't do that anymore. Now, right here, right there. Put it right up against your stomach. And then, I'm going to have my hand down here. The first step, Adam, is I'm going to kick up into a handstand, okay? I'll have both of my legs upside down right beside your face. And then I'm going to slowly lower my whole body down sideways until I'm holding the human flagpole. Now, Adam, when I start to lower my body down sideways, you're going to start to feel some weight starting to shift over this way, okay? So it's very important you don't just, go with it, yeah? You are going to want to kind of lean back a little bit, counterweight. You look like a smart guy. That was just your first drink you were having, right? Okay, good. So, I didn't even show them the new trick I learned in my pole dance class. Yeah, eyes up here, Adam. I'll show a little bit because I've just been talking for a while, so I'm going to bring the energy back up by doing a juggling routine with the most dangerous prop I have. Which are these? Machetes. I'm going to do a bunch of tricks with these, after which I'm going to put them away, and then I point to Adam. When I point to you, Adam, all you have to do is just come beside me. All right, you can come on out however you want. All right, you can come out as your favorite wrestler, rip off your shirt, do whatever you want. And these guys here, everybody watching is going to do me a really big favor, okay? You guys, I do this for a living. This right here is probably the biggest crowd Adam's had all day. Okay? So when I point to Adam for him to come out here beside me, I want you guys to clap, cheer, scream, make more noise for this man right here than you have for me this entire show, okay? He's been a really good sport. I brought him up here like 15 minutes ago, so really let him hear, all right? Don't let me down. Now, Adam, to start off my routine, you are going to help me out, okay? You're going to hold on to this machete. And to start the routine, we're going to do something jugglers don't really like to do. All right, let's do this. My music is not ready. Hold on. My phone timed out. At least it didn't overheat. It overheated yesterday. I think we're good today. All right, here we go. All right, Adam. When you're ready, throw me the machete. All right. Yes. Let's start things off here with some twirly diddly tricks. Here it is again a third time in case you missed it. Now, I'm going to do my 3 favorite double spin tricks. Starting it off with double over the other 2. Double behind the back. Double over the shoulder. Let me just take a quick little break here. Throw a big triple spin up into the air. While it's up in the air, I do a spin on the ground, attempting to catch the right end and keep juggling. And now, risking future generations of jugglers. I'll tell you what, judging by this reaction, it's not enough. How about, let me turn it up. Hold on. We're gonna make it even harder. We're gonna finish this off here. The most dangerous trick I know how to do, throwing big lofty doubles directly to my face. Good enough. Scary. I'll tell you what. It doesn't count. It's like Pokemon. Here we go. Oh, great. I'm just going to wait this out a little bit. Yes! Lord Credit, you guys ready? Yeah! Wait for it. Oh yeah, come on! for the trick I brought you up here ages ago for. I'll set this up here. It's gonna get a lot easier for you, Adam, not so much for me. So, a lot of people recognize the difficulty of this trick. Okay. You're gonna hold on to the top board with both hands really strong. Okay. Now, I'm gonna climb up on top of this thing here. Try to wipe off as much sweat as I can. I don't want to be sweating on you. All right. Hold on to it nice and tight. Okay. Adam, the first step to this trick is I'm gonna say let go, and you're going to let go completely and stand up straight, but stay right here because I'm gonna keep holding onto your shoulders. Okay? So let go. All right. Adam, you're gonna make this hand here make a fist. All right, and now you're just gonna come stand next to me over here. Okay. Oh man. You guys, this looked a lot easier on YouTube this morning. Really should have finished that tutorial. Okay. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm going to try to stand on top of this thing for 10 whole seconds, you guys. All right. It seems like an eternity for me. I know 10 seconds isn't very long, but when you're standing up here, it feels like 10 minutes. So I like the energy that little girl had, which is exactly what we're gonna do. The way this is gonna work is I'm gonna say 10, I'm gonna let go of Adam, and then you guys are gonna help me count it down to 0, okay? I can't keep counting with you. I have to really focus on what's going on down here, all right? And Adam, when you hear me say 10 and you feel me let go, run away, all right? I like to be the only one in danger for this trick. So, you ready, Adam? Am I? Let's find out, I guess, yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Woo! Adam! Adam, come back! Adam! Oh my god. That was like an extra 10 seconds! Sorry, man, I forgot to say I don't know how to get down either. That's my fault. To get down, we're just gonna, just come back around the front. The easiest, most efficient way I found out to get down is if you just turn around. Yeah, just do like that. Oh yeah, prance. Yes. Finale of my show. I'm gonna utilize something I have been keeping on the side here this entire time. I'm gonna get on top of this table. Down 6 feet up into the air, balancing on a cylinder. Let me hear ya. Make some noise. Yeah. That's more like it. A trick so dangerous and difficult, I've only ever seen me and 3 7-year-old Chinese girls do this. That's how you know it's hard. Now, I can talk all day about the dangers and difficulties of this trick, but I won't. I will just mention 2 quick things before I do this, which is the most difficult thing and the most dangerous thing about this trick that you probably haven't even noticed. For example, everybody always thinks the most dangerous thing about this trick is me balancing on my hands and then rolling around and flying off to the sides, right? Because obviously I'm rolling around and for some reason the bottom board is less long than the top board for some unexplained reason. But that's not what scares me the most. What scares me the most isn't going side to side. What scares me the most, and what's the most dangerous thing, is actually going forward. Because you see, this board, not very wide front to back, and with the help of these nice long poles here, makes it incredibly easy to just tilt the whole thing forward. It's dangerous when I'm in the handstand, but it's especially dangerous when I'm going up and I have to kind of lean forward. So keep that in mind as I'm doing this. Lord knows I am. And the most difficult thing about this trick that you probably haven't even noticed is the fact that I will be doing this in jeans. If you think my face is a sweaty mess, you should see what's going on underneath these pants, you guys. It's a real disaster. These things are getting real sticky. So, now, after this trick, I will be standing here with my hat, you guys. This is what I do for a living. This is a busking festival, if you're not aware. Nobody pays me to be here. The festival invites me here, but the only people supporting me are the people watching my show. They help me support my family. So at the end of this, I'll be here with my hat. You get to give what you think the show is worth. If you ask me personally, I think it's worth the 20. If I want to be really honest with you, I think this trick alone is worth 20. But listen, I understand $20 to some people, it is a lot, okay? I know it's not a lot to corporations right now, but to me it means a lot. I've been asking for 20 since I started 18 years ago, and the only thing that changed is I got way better, and everything else tripled in price. But inflation didn't affect us. I'm still asking for the same. I still think 20 goes a long way, and I really do appreciate those. If you can't afford to give it 20, like I said, I know not everybody has that kind of expendable income. Times are tough for some. 5, 10, still good. If you can't afford to give anything less than that, listen, it's okay. This show is my gift to you. This is the beauty of street performing. It's for everybody, okay? Rich or poor. So at the very least, if you can't afford to give me anything, don't just walk away. Come on up, tell me I did a good job, shake my hand, high five, slap on the butt, whatever. Just don't walk away, okay? It makes me feel like I did a bad job if you just walk away and you liked it. So, like I said, 20 is great. I won't stop you there. If you can afford to give more, 50 is even better. I've never had 100 before. And if you don't have any cash on you or want to give more than you actually have, I'm going to have a QR code here that I'm going to set up, and you can scan that. I've got Google Pay, Apple Pay, all that good stuff. You can pay me through your phone. So, enough about the money talk. You guys know what to do at the end. Help keep me on the street where I belong, doing shows for people like you, or else you'll have to come see me do my show in big theaters or pay thousands of dollars to be on a cruise ship. So, let's do this, the grand finale. The only thing I'm asking from you guys is please, everybody, hold your applause. Wait till you see me upside down holding the handstand. Okay, it might take me more than one try to get up here. I'm a little bit tired. I'm pretty hot, okay? I'm a lot closer to the sun than you. So I don't want to ruin your applause on me getting up. Save it, build it up, wait for me to be upside down holding the handstand. Once I'm upside down holding the handstand, big clap, big cheer, because it doesn't matter how many times I do this trick, it still makes me nervous and it's still difficult, all right? And if I fall down and don't get back up, you still have to pay. There we go. Nobody try and stop me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Boys and girls, my name is Busker and I come all the way from Austria, Europe. Yes, it's my great pleasure to be here. And this is
Oh my God. Bazaar here, है ना? Lots of vendors are there. नहीं बस ज्वेलरी कितनी ज्वेलरी कितना कलेक्शन होता है ज्वेलरी का भी
I like this. It looks good.
Which one?
All I can think about is like, I really need a shower. We went on a hike. We're out all day. I wanted to shower in the morning, but didn't.
Yes.
And now I'm like,
You will go home now. Yeah. नमाज भी पढ़ना है बस जोहर की, इतना देर हो गई अभी ना। चलो जल्दी से बस भागा जाए यहाँ से।
हाँ, यहाँ पे भी
बारिश
कुछ
भी होने
चल
वाली
रहा
है। बादल कितने अच्छे आए हुए हैं, खूबसूरत लग रहे हैं, इतना ज़बरदस्त वेदर है। आई होप आप लोगों को मेरे वीडियोस अच्छे लग रहे होंगे, और कोशिश तो यही है कि मैं ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हर चीज़ जहाँ पे हम लोग जाते रहते हैं रियल दिखाने की कोशिश करें, कुछ फेक नहीं हो। जो भी इवेंट्स होती रहती हैं मिसिसागा में या जीटी एरिया में, तो वो आपको दिखाती हूँ, आपके साथ शेयर करती हूँ। अगर आप लोग मुझे कमेंट्स करेंगे, लाइक करेंगे, तो इंशाल्लाह मैं भी मोटिवेट होंगी और कि मैं और अच्छा कंटेंट बनाऊँ और आप लोगों को दिखाऊँ। तो इंशाल्लाह मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट व्लॉग में। आज का दिन कंप्लीट हुआ। आज है 17 अगस्त। यहाँ बक्सर फेस्टिवल चल रहा था पोर्ट क्रेडिट में, तो हम लोग वो देखने के लिए आए थे। आई होप आपने एंजॉय किया होगा, और अपने कमेंट्स ज़रूर दें और बताएं आप और क्या देखना चाहते हैं। तो सी यू नेक्स्ट व्लॉग। अपना बहुत ख्याल रखिएगा। ओके, बाय बाय, टेक केयर।